Today I'm joined by Adam Anson, who's here to discuss Southport's current run of form and how he's settled in at the club since arriving in January. All right, mate, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great, thanks, mate. So we'll start off with our current form because it's been a bit mixed of late. And of course, that 4-1 defeat to Gateshead at weekend must be very disappointing.
Yeah, heading into the game, I think we were unbeaten in our away record, so we were positive, looking forward to the game. And I think sometimes it's just one of them days where your team's not at it. Every man on that pitch can hold their hands up and say they didn't perform to the best of their abilities. Whether that was because, we as a team, I wouldn't say we don't work hard enough or we didn't put enough effort in. I think sometimes you just don't turn up and you're not at the races that day. In terms of the goals, I'd say Gateshead are probably the first team to have opened us up. In the other games, we've been quite unlucky with the goals we've conceded. I think four free kicks in the past three games. And in the other games, we've been quite unlucky. If you look at it, the Telford, the York, the Boston game, we could have taken more points than we did. So I think Gateshead was the first opener where we thought, this is the standard where we need to win these games if we want to be challenging in the top seven and in the playoffs. These are the games that we need to turn up and win, and not just win and roll teams over. I think looking forward to the next few games. If you look at the fixtures, they are winnable games, and we're looking to put Saturday's performance right.
Has it been a frustrating few weeks? Because, of course, we started the season really well defensively, keeping plenty of clean sheets. But the past few weeks, we've been conceding a lot from set pieces. So is it just a bit annoying from your end? And is it something you've got to look to put right as soon as possible?
I think sometimes it's just luck. If you actually analyse all the goals, the free kicks, we've set a wall up. One's come off Morgs' shoulder. He's jumped, it's come off his shoulder. There's nothing else he can do. It's gone in top bin. That's 2 minutes against Spennymoor, and then you're chasing the game then. Against York, we've conceded one direct free kick. Yeah, great goal. And then you've conceded another one deflected in off the wall. Telford scored the free kick against us. So in terms of it being frustrating, yeah. But sometimes these things just happen in football. The luck's gone against us in recent games. In the next few games it might go for us. So you can't complain. You've just got to stop giving the fouls away in these areas. And hopefully the luck turns to our side.
Of course, like this season, we started playing five at the back. Is that a system that you're enjoying and you think you have faith in that can work?
Yeah, 100%. Every club I've been at so far, Chorley, Witton, we've always tended to play a three at the back. Sometimes we do change it, so it's something I've been comfortable with throughout the past years. I did start playing on the right-hand side and of lately I've been playing on the left. So that's been a bit of a difference for me, but when you're playing on your left-hand side, I think you concentrate a little bit more, because you've got to make sure that pass with your left is, rather than just a big swing, you've got to concentrate to make sure it gets to its destination. But no, I think it does work. When you play it, it takes a lot of communication and you've got to be solid from the back. But we've got the team capable of playing it, and when we play it the right way, we've shown in games that we're good enough to beat teams that are, Yorks and stuff. We're playing teams and we're doing well against them. So in terms of the formation, I think we're playing the right one. It's just a matter of times before consistency kicks in and we start beating teams 1-0, 2-0 week in, week out.
How important are the next few weeks going to be? Not only to bounce back, but we've only got one game a week now, up until Christmas. So do you want to get them points off the board before that busy schedule around the festive period?
Yeah, I mean, the past few weeks we've been playing Saturday, Tuesdays, and it has taken its toll. We've got a few niggles in the squad and stuff. But no, I said we've got 10 games we've played, 14 points on the board, I think it was. We're fifth place, but we have got teams around us that have played 2 or 3 games less than us. But it's easier said than done to say, oh yeah, we've got 3 games to catch up on Southport. I said they've still got to go and play them games and they've still got to go and get the points. So we're sitting nicely in the table. We've got Tuesdays and Thursdays in training now to work on what we need for the week. and then by Saturday, hopefully we'll be right for each Saturday game that comes up in the next 4 weeks to go out there and get the 3 points.
Is it going to be nice to be back at Hague Avenue as well? Because, of course, we've had a game against Bradford on the road and then the long trip to Gateshead as well. So just the night home surroundings.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get back home. I think in terms of our home record, I think having the fans there might give us that little bit of an edge that we have over teams. You know, I think apart from the Gateshead game, we've won 3 and drew 1 away from home. So coming back to Hague Avenue and having the fans there to push us on will probably benefit us in the long run.
How nice it would be as well just to have like the fans cheering you on again, and the away fans booing you. You know, it must be two things that you do miss in their own special ways.
No, definitely be nice for them to get back and cheer the boys on. You know, when you're playing football, I know it sounds a bit like, sometimes it feels a bit like a training game, if that makes sense. Even though it's not. I said, but you're going to Gateshead, an athletics track, no fans there, and all you can hear is just the wind. I said, and sometimes you just think you just miss the fans. You know, 2,000 fans behind you. You're getting abuse off the away fans, winding them up and stuff. It's the part and parcel of football. Everyone loves playing football for that. You know, the atmosphere. So I think that's a massive miss for football, and I think when that returns, it'd be a big thing for us.
And of course, for you playing at Southport, you've not had too many chances to play in front of the crowd. So how weird has it been settling in at a new club without having that connection with the fan base?
Yeah, I mean, it's very difficult, you know, to build that connection with fans. I say, but you know, the main thing is at the moment is to focus on the team and going out and doing the job on the pitch. You know, I'm sure the fans would be happy if we were just getting 3 points week in, week out. And I think with the team that we've got, we're more than capable of doing that. You know, we've got a good togetherness within the squad. The team's got character, and it's just about how we bounce back and focus on Saturday.
And for you, obviously, last time I spoke to you was back in May, where you'd only been at the club a limited amount of time. You've had your first pre-season under your belt now, so you're just happy and feel settled?
Yeah, you know, it was the longest pre-season to date. I think we played 13 pre-season games, and you know, I found it tough, to be fair. You know, 7 months without a competitive game of football, it takes its toll. And I think by the first game, our first competitive game was Morpeth, and I wasn't at the racing blocks. Didn't have my best of games. I can hold my hand up, and Liam took me off on 60 minutes. You know, and then me and Liam have had that conversation on the things I need to work on, the things I need to do to become a regular in a Southport team, and that's something I've got to take in my stride. You know, I think the character of every player in this team is they want to start, they want to play every week, and to have a good team, I said you can't just have a good player or 2 good players. You need 11 good players, and then you need 5 or 6 good squad players, and everyone is good enough to start in this team. I said, so in terms of where Southport want to be and where I want to be, you know, I think it's just a matter of finding consistency, because everyone's good enough to start. You know, there's competition all over the pitch. We have got a small squad, but there's competition everywhere. And you've got 5 centre halves, you've got 5 attackers, you know, centre mids, you've got plenty. Jack Bainbridge has played there, Russ, Dillon, Morgs. So in terms of competition for the squad, it's massive. I think that individually that helps me, because you know, if you have one bad game or you slip up a little bit, someone's going to be biting to come and take your place. So yeah.
Just finally, early on this season, I spoke to Connor Woods. I asked him who had the best and worst taste of music in the dressing room. Now you'll be pleased to know, he said, as a resident DJ in the squad, you have the best taste.
Yeah.
Niall had the worst. So what are your opinions? Do you want to weigh on this? As obviously as the DJ, do you want to weigh in on this and give your opinion?
I'll give the best music to myself, obviously. But
I don't disagree with that one, of course.
Yeah, I'll say the worst has got to be Marcus Carver. I made a Spotify playlist for the Southport boys. I give everyone a choice, 1 song each, and we're going through and some of Marcus's suggestions. Venga Boys. What else do you have? I think he's very old school type of music, pop music and stuff. So I'd say Marcus Carver, worst taste of music, definitely.
So keeping away from the aux cable after the game.
No, he's as far away as possible.
Well, mate, before I let you go today, we're going to finish on a little quiz, as per usual with these interviews. So I'm going to ask you to name how many clubs a certain player has played for, and then you can get a bonus point or 2 bonus points if you can name all the clubs.
Cool.
The bonus points mean absolutely nothing because this ain't going to be recorded and will be instantly forgotten about. But it'll be a personal accolade for you.
Yeah, sound.
So the first player I want you to tell me about is how many clubs has Dan Hanford played for?
I'm going to go for 5.
You're 2 out. He's played for 7. So,
Carlisle,
correct.
Southport.
Southport, of course.
Workington.
No, not played for Workington.
No. Let me think of any Cumbrian clubs. Walsall.
No.
No. Bloody hell, Dan. Are they league clubs or comp clubs?
There's a current. Well, there's 2. He played for 2 current National League North clubs. You've not said.
Sorry, Dan. Don't know this one. Go on, give up.
Well, Gateshead before he played for Southport.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Hereford.
Yeah.
His first senior team was Clitheroe.
Clitheroe, yeah.
Then played for Jerez, a Spanish football team. And Floro Reina. My pronunciation is absolutely awful, but it's a Maltese team.
No, I didn't even know we'd been out the country. There's a first.
There you go. We're all about the knowledge on this interview.
Yeah, I just love.
So the next player I want to tell about is the club's new signing, Jordan Archer. How many clubs do you think Jordan Archer's played for?
14.
You're not far off. You're 2 out. He's played for 16.
16, yeah. I had a look at his Wikipedia when he first signed, so...
I forgot the piece about him when we signed him. I was looking through him like, I'm not naming all them. I was expecting, usually it's like 1 or 2 he's previously played for, Charlie and Wigan.
And I know Berry was one.
Barry was on.
He was on loan at Southport as well.
Yeah.
And he's had another loan, and then I think it was all clubs that I've not heard of, to be honest, like where he first started and worked his way through and then got his move to Berry.
Well, we won't go through them all because we'll be probably in a third lockdown by the time we finish reading through. But he's played for Chester, notable one, Maidenhead, Port Vale, Stockport, and before he signed for Southport, Boston.
Yeah, Boston. That's where he came from. Forgot that one. Yeah.
So the final one is Mo Ali. How many clubs has Mo played for?
Bloody hell, Mo. Occasion. I'm going to go for 8.
You're 1 out. He's played for 7.
That was me. I was going to say 7 as well. I know Occasion. He was playing in the Northwest Counties because I remember when he first came over. I remember him telling me that. Well, I couldn't name the clubs. I just know Curzon, definitely.
Well, he started off at Alfenzi Boys over in Holland. Before, when he came over to England, Northwich Victoria, Glossop North End, Molesley, and Geraldton.
Not bad.
So yeah, you've had a decent effort there. You've done a decent.
I've got to get closest to them. I was only 1 or 2 off on most things, weren't I?
So a very good effort.
Yeah, take that.
Well, mate, thank you very much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure.
No worries. Thank you very much.